It is time to go qualifying in Canada. A historic track. Looks simple, it's anything but. Welcome to Montreal.
Okay, that's all the checks complete. We're ready to go. Okay, Hulkenberg's behind you now. They're currently 16th. Confirmed, we'll receive you at the end of this lap. Okay, we've only got one lap of fuel remaining. Okay, we've only got one lap of fuel remaining.
wraps up qualifying, but don't worry, we'll be back tomorrow as we head into the Grand Prix. We're back once again beside the St. Lawrence River here in Montreal for the Canadian Grand Prix. The event first moved to a variant of this track back in 1978. It was won by none other than Gilles Villeneuve, the first Canadian to ever win his home race, and in whose honour the circuit would be renamed. It's a 2.7 mile circuit, peaking at around 190 miles per hour. It's basically a series of chicanes and hairpins. We do have DRS zones, officially 14 turns, tight corners, and a real challenge for the drivers. It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Yuki Tsunoda lines up on pole position, and Lando Norris lines up alongside. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Albon, Hulkenberg, Isaac Hadjar, Surfer Girl, Behrman, Schumacher, Gasly, and Jack Doohan, Verstappen, Leclerc, Mayer, and Stroll, Lawson, Jackson, Gabriel Bortoleto, and Oscar Piastri, Sainz, Antonelli, Russell, and Esteban Ocon lines up at the back of the grid. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track where preparations are underway. Welcome to the commentary box and welcome to Naomi Schiff. I'm Alex Jakes. Naomi, this is going to be interesting. Now, those final hours before a race, did you have a routine?
Well, every driver certainly has their own way of preparing themselves before a race. But I can tell you that pre-race rituals are a real thing. When I was in go-karting, I used to touch every wheel in a specific sequence before I got into the kart. And then I stepped up to cars and had a specific set of fireproof base layers just for race day. So watch the drivers when they're on the grid. Some may be sitting on the floor and isolating, others may be up to other things that they do. But these little things really help their minds get ready for the race.
Right then, the formation lap is underway here in Montreal, a circuit where the cars take a physical battering and the pit and paddock facilities are cramped. But the atmosphere, as always, is great, and the race ahead has the potential to be a good one. So as all the cars reform the grid, the drivers will be hoping to get a strong start. They'll want to earn some valuable points from today's race, with final communications being done with their race engineers, ensuring their planned strategies are all in place.
Depleting, reducing our overall capacity. The more charge you hold, the faster that capacity will drop. start was fine, let's try and move forward. Tsunoda's ahead of you. Okay, DRS is now available. Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilise some of this energy. Come on. Tsunoda ahead. Time last lap, 1 minute 14.4. Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 1.7 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Their tyres are 2 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. You're losing around 7/10 a lap at this pace. 23 laps of fuel remaining. Manoeuvre. You made it look so easy. There are 22 laps of fuel remaining. Seconds to the next car, 6 seconds. tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them. Approaching the pit window now, and you're going to be on hards next time. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 11.5 seconds. Okay mate, Norris behind. It is critical for our race that we keep them behind, please. Okay, unlucky mate, that wasn't quite what we needed, but let's not worry about it. Get your head down and chin up, there's a long way to go. Okay, that's Tsunoda just ahead. Come on, push hard. And the time last lap, 1:15.6. Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 12.7 seconds. They're on old mediums. Okay, their tyres are 7 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. In this lap, push now. Don't forget, box this lap. Back into the race. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go. now. Okay, we need to push now. Use the overtake button for more power. Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy. Don't forget, you've got more control than ever over your ERS mode, so play around with them in your MFD. Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 10.0 seconds. Is in the pits. You might make a mistake. Okay mate, let's be a bit more careful about where and when we use ERS, and let's try and be consistent as you use it moving forward. Lando's ahead of you now. Less than a second separates you. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Okay, they've got 4 laps on their tyres. Time last lap, 1 minute 15.7. We're falling back by around 1.2 seconds a lap. Come on. Tyre condition still looking good. Might see some rain. ETA about 15 minutes. Oh mate, great stuff. You hit that target. That sets us up nicely for the rest of this race. Gap to your teammate behind, 45.5 seconds. Okay, expect to see some rain about 10 to 15 minutes from now. Dries definitely seem like the fastest tyre at the moment. As things stand, we're going to be leading the championship. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 45.3 seconds. Okay, they're on fresh hards. They're 22nd. And the time last lap, 1:16.7. Okay, we think the underbody's incurred some slight damage, but nothing too serious at the moment, just be careful. That's Stroll behind you. Time last lap, 1:15.1. They're on fresh mediums. Their tyres are 5 laps old. Final lap, let's go, final lap. As things stand, we're going to be leading the championship. The bodywork's taken a few scrapes, try not to make it any worse, please. And that's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé.
It's Dreamland for Yuki! Tsunoda takes the victory!
There was never a moment of doubt today. You could tell that they completely had it under control, and that is a sign of greatness.
So much to talk about, we will continue to do so, but first it is time for the podium. Yuki Tsunoda with the largest trophy, a moment to celebrate. Well, what an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who's joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.